Alright, well, it looks like they have added another update to 2.4 from 2.3, so we will see if that affects the gameplay. Otherwise, here we are, trying to survive day to day in the wastelands. Day 62 or so. Did not expect it was going to last this long. Obviously, if you go back to the first few videos, I was just figuring out how the whole streaming thing works, how the software works, trying to get my cadence down for talking during to let you know what I'm thinking and what the plans are and where we're going. Hopefully, I have refined some of my skill sets here. In the meantime, we have a base. We have a base in the middle of, well, not in the middle, at the edge of both the snowy lands and the wastelands. A base that is subject to all kinds of storms. Sometimes even storms in two neighboring biomes. So we're doing what we can to survive the storms and plan out our bases. We don't actually have a trench. Usually we'll dig a trench. This traps the zombies to where the spikes are. They can't get out. But here we just have walls and rows of spikes and a lot of barbed wire. We're looking. Yeah, we need metal. Did I get another? I got another clear. And this tier 4 clear is at the Zavislak residence. Okay, well, I don't know the Zavislaks. I'm not familiar with them. There's a zombear out there. All right. In order to get ammunition, an iron door, one needs 10 forged iron. And I know we were trying very hard to get as much forged iron as possible. I can make a grand total of 2 with that. Do I want to... I think I'll be selective in what I upgrade here. Yeah, don't need to upgrade that. That's all. It's all steel. All right. It's gonna be a minute. All right. Well, we've got light source there. We've got a light source there. The boxes are illuminated. We can start looking at what kind of traps and generators and whatnot we can build. We can do generator bank. That requires forged iron, mechanical parts, and electrical parts. Okay. Which forged iron could I make right now if I needed to? We're going to make 100 because that seems like something we could use. Additionally, we have enough iron bars, I believe, to try to finish this side. Yeah, well, okay. We could do that. That makes sense. Yeah, there's that. And then for this part, we're going to need to do an advanced thingy. Ooh, just like that. Just like that? No, not just like that. Ah, you screwed everything up. That's wrong. And you wasted some bars. My goodness. What a jerk face. Okay. So we want this. We want it like that. That's what we really need. And if we can get to the edge in such a way that we can yeah, like that. There we go. And then it doesn't matter, we can do it like this, sure. And then like that and that. All right.
My senses have picked up something.
Right. Perfect. All right. And then here, yeah, we want these bars there. And we need 1, 2, 3 more bars. And then I can start setting out the plexiglass. But in the meantime, that'll do for immediate needs. All right, 2 doors. Let's start with this one. That took 3 hits. Usually it just takes 2 with the hammer. All right. Yeah, we need a great deal more forged iron than we have right now. A great deal more. All right. Well, there's our equipment. It's going to go there. Oh, we need thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands. I suppose I could start the day off by just going out and getting more iron. Is there some sort of fog or not really? I must have hit this first shot, but clearly the second shot took him down, which is a much harder shot than that first shot. Yay. This is the wasteland. Look at that. Well, it's pretty... Oh, motorcycle handlebars, nice. It's pretty obvious that there is some sort of a changing of the guard. If you're not within a certain range of certain zombies that are spawned, like the extra nighttime zombies, they just die. This gets sold, this gets sold, this gets sold. What is that? Farmer gloves? What do they do? Rifle damage. I don't care. Get some stuff to sell. Alright. Over here. First thing we're going to do is... Alright. Try and get as much iron as we can. Probably end up ripping up cars too, but... Yeah. Yeah. Thousands and thousands and thousands of iron at very little a swing. Oh
Incoming
Lord.
enemies, prepare for conflict.
Ah. My Lord. Hmm. We also do need a lot of clay soil. So go away, robotic drone. And I got a couple thousand, that's not bad. Look, how hard is this? I want to talk to the robotic drone. I look at the robotic drone. There it is. See? No problem. Now, I'm someplace out in the wasteland. I want to talk to the robotic drone. Look, it flies behind me. It gets behind me. Everywhere I go, it turns and it gets behind me. Right? It flies right back there off to the side. Right? Now I'm in a pit. I need to see what I'm doing. And what does the robotic drone do? 9 times out of 10, it flies directly between me and what I'm looking at. Why is that? I have a theory. The robotic drone is evil. Yeah, see, like, what are you doing there? Look, no, like, it's so easy to look at you, and I tried to do it up above, and it won't do it. But here, no problem. We'll have a staring contest. And since my eyes are made of a teddy bear, I'll win the staring contest, says the drone. What's going on here? Okay. We've done our thing. We're going to drop some stuff at the scav box. We're then going to head to or sell a bunch of things and then head to the mission. All this is stuff I'm not selling. We are going to sell things. Oh, my armor all messed up or just, oh, nope. It's weird. It looked like I had almost no health or whatever left on my commando hat.
Good morning. Would you like a coffee while our stuff's like a suit of armor passed down through generations, steeped in history and resilience?
Can I get a coffee? Can't get a coffee. Now, what do I have here? Anything useful? Books I'll probably get anyways. I have all the water filters I need for now. Ooh, explosive magazines, some steel arrows, an auger. That's a good way to get killed. I can make polymer strings now. I have a crucible. Probably make a better machete. Buying duct tape and glue is always a good idea. These solar cells, though, are crazy. You need 3 stacks of Duke's Casinos to get them. 3 stacks.
I knew you'd be a paying customer from the moment I saw you.
Yay. Okay. We're headed 400 meters off to the west for some reason, which might not even be in the wastelands anymore. Or at least taking a little bit of a foray through the snowy lands. Yeah, it's in the wastelands. Do I need
My senses
birds?
have picked up something.
Do I need birds? Is that a thing I need? Oh, wait. What happened here? Nothing? No, all right. Birds. What do I need? Spiders. Vultures. How many vultures? I need 7 vultures. That's just 1 vultures. Oh. Is this the same house as the house I kept passing in the forest where I was like, that's the house where I'm going to die? Because that would suck. It's definitely a large mansion type thing. This is a clear. What the? There we go. What? Well, all right then. I don't know this house. Wait, do I know this house? I think I know this house. I think we've done this house before. Yeah. This is from the old map though. I don't know if they changed it. Okay. We must clear the area. It's a tier 4. Nope, can't get through. Well, that's unfortunate. Huh. Says there's a wolf out there. I don't see a wolf. I see a cop zombie. There's a dog. Look like a zombie gripping something, but it's, I don't know, a rock or something behind a bush. Look. It's one of them green barrels that blew up. Alright, we're gonna do kind of a top down. Because I feel better in case there's a lot of those jerk faces to have some height and not feel like, you know, they're gonna just come and grab me. Although there's a trellis right there that goes nowhere. Okay. Alright, never mind. Alright, we're going to the top. Well, not like that we're not. Maybe I should. Not be crouched while I'm doing that? I don't know. Alright, crouch for a second. But then, we'll not crouch. Yeah, it needs to be out here. Okay, we're here, and now let's go ahead and get started. Okay. Can I hit that guy? I don't think so. I think that's the pack. I think that's his oxygen tank. Yeah, that's his oxygen tank. They're laying on top of each other. Oh, there he goes. Cool. I mean, that's lame. That's lame. What we got here? Here's a stairwell down. Okay. So you're telling me there are no more zombies here up in this attic? Well, I call BS. I think there are zombies in this attic. I am going to use this as my point of ingress. And I'm going to try and be quiet about the whole thing. Well, there you have it.
My sensors have picked up something.
3 more. We missed all these zombies. Oh, there's... Yeah, they had hidden them in places, and that roof shape is something else that makes it really difficult to handle it. All right, so we have established a tiny foothold in the house, which should be safe from the storms. We've gathered the loot, so if nothing else, we will have the loot in case everything goes to crap and we have to run. At least we got the loot. Oh my. Okay. Well, now having established a starting point, we now have a place to fall back to. We can move down. Here's the unfortunate part about doing things backwards. You do them backwards, there's a chance that the computer is going to spawn in things behind you because it thinks you're coming in another direction and it wants to spawn them in ahead of you, but I think I remember. This looks very familiar. I remember most of this. In terms of layout, I don't remember where zombies are or anything, or if there's any particularly big traps ahead.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yay. Well, this right here will be my second fallback spot. In case things get rough. It's a lonely sound. That guy was blue. Oh my. Clean miss. Clean miss. Not even close. Well, I mean, it was sort of close, but It was definitely, as soon as I fired it, I was like, oh, hope that doesn't wake him up. We're going to have a little bit of a problem. It's difficult to explain why you just try to bury a crossbow bolt in someone's head. This has all been a great big misunderstanding. Seems to ring hollow. I guess we're gonna start throwing mods and ooh, this I'm selling. That's a seed. Seeds can go. Seeds can go. Seeds can go. Okay. Acid is definitely not getting sold. This is getting sold. This is getting sold. All right. Well, we only have 4 things so far that we're selling. The rest, I'm sorry, we have 5 things that we're going to sell. All right. We have 2, 3 more levels, whatever you want to call them.
Master, we are not alone.
That was significant. That was a significant engagement right there. I'm happy the blue died first. Oh, I don't anticipate we need a crap ton of pipes, so I'm gonna probably refrain from trying to carry pipes. Cloth, on the other hand, and anything plastic. You know, those are seeds. Hey, buddy, you want to carry some seeds for me? I knew you did. All right, well. Oh, that, for a second it sort of felt like I was bawling. Nope. Now, in the old one, there was like a bookshelf or something back there, and there were boards that broke. Yeah. My lord. Okay. So I think if this is anything like, it's not like you're not always looking for boards that break, but I'm going to try. Yeah, that's what I figured. Be very careful there. Yeah, all right. Sure. And we got a new job apparently selling cookbooks. All right, now here's where it gets interesting. That's a DB there. Okay. Now I can make an escape through here if I need to. Yeah. Not that I anticipate things will go very poorly. Just that I like to be prepared for every contingency, and that's a locked door. Why is there a locked door there, you might ask? Not sure.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Yeah? Great. So, it looks like whatever... No, I'm not going to do it. No locked doors. What do we got in here? Yeah, this is why. No locked doors.
Incoming enemy. prepare for conflict.
Oops. Missed. This is why no locked doors. Like something triggers and then, yeah, no. Oh, that's still silly. That was a silly thing I was about to do. Don't do that. What about here? Yeah. Right here. The other side of this thing is that room. Yeah. All right. Yeah, grab more of that. That's fine. Yep. And then there's this. You activate that, and then all those other zombies. They come a running. Okay. Shh. Be very quiet. I am hunting zombies. That's what it feels like. It feels like I am hunting zombies. Ooh. Well, I guess I'll take all of it. What about here? No, nothing. You.
Ready for duty.
Yeah, I knew it. I just knew there was going to be a storm. Relax. Take my time. Okay. Oh, it's an outside the house thing. Yeah, okay, great. Seek shelter. I would seek shelter, but they are requiring me to go outside. No lead. Yeah? Okay. Stay indoors. Okay, so that's...
Master, we are not alone.
Is she confused about where I'm at? Is there another way around? Wait. Were there not just two of them? These crossbows are just not getting it done. Okay. I thought I had seen two red dots in here. I thought I had saw two red dots in here. Well, you know.
Great to see you, Master.
Just every time I want it, it's like no. But when I don't want it, it's like, oh yeah, that's all you're getting, buddy. All you're getting is a face full of drone.
It is a pleasure to serve.
Yup. There we go. Two of those. Spectacular. All right. Now here we are. Yeah, I'll always take not coffee. All right, we're down on the ground level. Which... Right. It's a chair. All right, well, this is my fallback point now. Nothing in the corner.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
Cool. My lord, that chair is directly in the way. Let's see if we can move it fast enough. Yeah, all right. Okay. Clear to here. This is unlocked, and it's just a pantry. What is this? Grandpa's awesome sauce. Love Grandpa's awesome sauce. It's awesome. Single piece of cloth, nothing else. Okay. It's in the refrigerator. Pumpkins. Man, I keep hoping there's going to be acid. Nope. I got some of these. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I already have this. I guess I'll just use that. Put that in there. All right, down to 3. Down to 3 freaking 3 freaking items that I can. Oh yay! Houses don't have any plastics usually, so you get a lot more cloth. You get cloth from the furniture, wood from the chairs. I am safe from the storm for now. I think even these things are cloth. Are they not cloth? Some of them are cloth, some of them are not cloth. Alright, well, we can scrap those chairs. Did you hear that? I heard movement. Definitely hear movement. To the northwest. May just be a walker from outside. Oh my.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah. Oof. Commando. I gotta drop. Yeah, okay. First world zombie apocalypse problems. I gotta drop, and I'm not sure if I'll be able to carry everything. I won't. I'll be able to carry this and this. That I'll be able to carry. I guess the nerd goggles with the Magnum Enforcer. It's a different volume. I don't really have need for shotgun ammo. Alright. Door is unlocked. Let's reload this. Wow, 48, huh? Hallway, locked door over there. Does locked door go to the outside? I suspect locked door might go to the outside. If that's the case, there's nothing to clear there. And this is just, I don't know. Let's see. Does locked door go to the outside? Yes, locked door goes to the outside. That's fine. Don't need to deal with locked door. We may need some significant speech training to learn how to say locked door. That might be something that is required. gonna have to do a Texas bullseye on this guy.
Master, we are not alone.
What was he? Oh, he was orange. Oh my. Uh-huh. Well, we read it or we leave it behind at this point. Okay. In here, how many zombies? Nothing. Just the way down. Great. And this is back to where we were, and this is me. I mean, we have so, or I have so much dead body stuff. It's not even funny. All right, we've got the last little bit, which takes us looked out of place. It's the garage.
Incoming enemies, prepare for conflict.
Something going on in here. Now that, you see, looked off to me. That looked like a bad shot. Okay. Well, what the hell? This is outside now. Okay, great. Where's my bike relative to me? No reason. I just feel very lonely without my bikes right now. Right now. Bikes. Multiple bikes. I've got multiple bikes now. You can't see the other ones. They're invisible. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna dump everything here that we're not gonna sell. Perfect. Okay. So here we are, essentially at the beginning, but we need to go downstairs. Now it can carry things. Cotton? Sure, why not? I don't think I have any cotton. We have sand. Well, we have sand, but... Okay, here we go. We went all the way here, and then, yeah, we came to this spot here. And... oh, we're back to the... It looks like that wall, like... What am I looking at? That wall breaks free. That's what that looks like. Yeah, looks like this wall breaks out. There are wandering zombies outside. They're, you know, I feel like...
My senses have picked up something.
Right. Okay. you just get a sense for it, where you're just like, that looks like where zombies jump out of. Sometimes you don't get that sense. What part of the wall is going to give way? That part? You know, I'm going back to the original thought I had, that this is bullshit and that there's some thing. Oh, this is the entrance.
Master, we are not alone.
My lord. I got the timing wrong on all those attacks. Look at this. Look at this. Yeah, right. It probably would have been easier to go the other direction, but I'm glad we did the top down. The top down was a good choice. Okay, well, yeah, I don't know. This isn't really going anything anywhere useful, does it? Well, it doesn't go anywhere that freaking useful. One military crate. Yay. Desert Vulture. Oh, we just completed the set. Isn't that amazing? And then you can come to here, which goes through the hot coals. Look, everyone, I'm a yogi. I could walk on hot coals. Some people would find that pun unbearable. Because it's yogi. Yeah. Nothing there that I need. Old trash, which has more potato seeds in it. All right. Well, I mean, that wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. If I'm honest, I really did think that was going to be worse. And I remember that from one of the previous versions, that house.
I've got a bad feeling about
Not
this.
that I remember it super well, but from what I can tell, it didn't change much. I remember you having to go in through the basement and... for the love of... Okay. I love that the EWS is working in the apocalypse. That's awesome.
Good evening. Here you go.
Oh, what are you going to give me?
Make sure it's at Trader Joel's.
If okay. How about Molotov cocktails? That sounds like a great thing. Yes. And then what am I going to do? I'm going to wear this, and I'm going to say, hey, Trader
Trader
Joel.
Joel's is your one-stop shop for all things armor.
All things armor. Wonderful. And I believe I already did look and see if there's anything that I wanted, and the answer was no, and it's not until 64, which is tomorrow. What do you have in terms of jobs? A clear the 2-bit tower. That's a busted what do you call it? Skyscraper. I know I've seen that one before. Higashi Pharmaceutical. That's one from the old game. I remember that one. Grover High. Oh, no. No, no. And we could do an infested clear pretty much back at the exact same spot, which would be the same thing with just more zombies. That sounds boring. Let's do something else. No night-only missions. An infested clear at the post office. The Mortician's house. The Mortician's house. Mortician's house. If I recall, the Mortician's house is the one that has a basement like with a cult or something, or he's got a bunch of dead bodies in his basement or something. Something weird with the basement. There's one where it's a cult and you go in through like it's hidden behind a screen.
Remember,
they're watching movies.
Work hard and sell.
Nah, I don't remember if it's this one or that one. Work hard and sell, and your pockets will swell. Nice. Yeah, I'm betting he came up with that all on his own. All right. That was a hard day's work. Sweaty, tired, and triumphant, our hero returns home. Dumping items in the scav box. Our hero turns towards his trusty steed. Aloysius the motorcycle. It's not what stop. Just stop. Just hit the thing. Okay. Okay. Got that. Not sure what I want to do with that. If that's just going to stay there. It's like a skin tag for a building, but okay. And to the raw, go all the raw things. There's some raw stuff that I need. And we have automotive, we have munitions, there's some more raw parts, more parts, medical food. Equipment, construction, farm. Equipment, construction, farm. All right. What are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Armor. I can hear it. I can hear something wandering up toward my base here. Okay. And right. All these farm-like objects go into the farm-like box. All the food-like objects go into the food-like box. What is that? Medicine? Munitions? Hmm.
We will be closing soon, so make your final selections and head up to the cash register. Thank you for shopping at Trader Joel's.
Shop smart. Shop S-Mart. Alright, just a bunch of different random stuff here. So, yeah, I hear you. I hear you. I really do. I will get to you in a moment.
Incoming enemies. Prepare for conflict.
They are now close enough that my drone is talking about them. That's... What are we doing here?
Trader Joel's is now closed. We have free coffee every morning, just before sunrise.
Just before sunrise. Yeah. Okay, well, into the food box goes food. That's something that qualifies as like made food. Okay, and then we've got like 3 things of armor and medicine and something for the farm box. I need to learn to close this. There we go. Let's close that. This is why I don't go up places and through doors in multiplayer games, is because I forget to close them. So I'll ignore that entire section of the base if I can. Alright, we got a biker helmet we can sell. Nerd boots and ranger boots and stuff. What in the... why? Why?
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay. Alright. And I decided I needed like 5 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 3. I need 3 more of these. Those count as wolves. Those count as freaking bears. I could spend my time up here shooting. Ah. Dang it. There we go. Much better timing. Oh, I neutralized that bear. Do you see it? It was there. Now it's completely... Oh my goodness. Even my mere sight can destroy them. Alright, well. Run out here real quick. Grab this and return prior to anybody attacking me. Because I'm awesome. He who scabs and runs away learns.
How may I assist you?
I need you to help me clean the crucible. You're going to need to get right in there. Just all the way in, little further. All right, and that should be everything. Yeah, everything. Now let's go take a look at our crops and see what our farm is doing. Well, actually, let's start by getting the water. Looks like everything's growing. Look at this. Look, things growing. We have a gyrocopter. We can leave and go do missions with the gyrocopter. All right. We taxi this gyrocopter so that if I do need to use it, I can do just that. So I want to turn it more to the right. How am I going to do that? Just go directly back, I guess. There we go. We're flying now. Now we're flying. Yeah, I wanted to turn it around.
Incoming enemies.
And now
Prepare for conflict.
Now I'm going over a night flight. You know, actually, I've just decided that all along I wanted to do some recon. So we're going to do some recon. I'm going to fly over the town a little bit. We're going to find some new buildings to scav. Look at all this stuff. Look at this. So much stuff here. I'm so glad this was always my plan. So it looks like a funeral home over there. Keeping an eye on fuel here. Look at this, look at this. That looks like a different Trader Joel. My goodness. Passing gas, bunch of mansions, industrial district. Ooh. Looks like there's a bunch of electronic components. What's that? Don't know. Factory maybe of some sort. Poppin' Pills factory. Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Oh. Fun guy daycare. Nice. Like it. Alright. We're down to bingo fuel. I'm RTB. Look at this. High rises, skyscrapers, construction zones. Out. Tower construction site. Nice. Nice. Look at all this. HNN Bank building. Oh. Lots of things to scav. All right. How'd we end up doing? I mean, Oh, ho, ho. Look at that. Perfect, perfect. All right, so now let's fuel this bad boy. Repair. Not that there was any damage done. Why would there have been any damage done? Everything went perfectly according to plan. All right. Just really? All right. No, don't do that. Stop that. All right, let's do this. We got all this. What do we have? We have enough corn and enough potatoes to make some stew. Yeah? Oh, made 3 stew already. Okay. Well, how much meat stew can I make now? I can make 21 meat stew. It's going to be like 100. There we go. Works. There we go. Okay. All right. And then that. Don't have a lot of this. And we don't have a lot of, well, we have a lot of that actually. So come over here and let's make some pure mineral water, which we can make not very much. We'll cook that, and then just regular water is an extra 30 seconds. So throw one of those on there, bam. And we can make red tea, which we're not going to do. Perfection. Let's take a look. We've got 2 skill points. We can get another level of agility. There we are. We are now dextrose, which is that a type of sweetener? I don't know. All right. Here we are. That is us. This is the inventory. And thank you for not watching.